guys, it's Keegan. Welcome back to my channel. Today's video, I'm going to be sharing with you what to spend your Christmas money on. I feel like every time that I have no money, I'm like, I want this and I want this and I want this. And then when I have money, I'm like, I don't know. I asked you guys if you wanted to see a YouTube tips video or if you wanted to see this video, and you guys said this one. I also asked you guys what you're spending your Christmas money on. A lot of you guys have groceries and a rent, and like me too. But if you do have some extra money that you want to spend and treat yourself, it's always a really fun thing. Just like buy things that you wouldn't normally buy. This is the video for you. By the way, subscribe, follow me on Instagram if you're not already. I'm gonna do a $100 Target gift card giveaway so you can have more money to add to the shopping spree. The most common thing that people said they wanted to buy with their Christmas money is clothes. So I actually thought before I give you guys any like items to buy, I would go over some of the best deals going on right now. Spending someone else's money with a coupon, it doesn't get better than that. I'm just gonna go over really quickly some deals that are going on right now. So hopefully if you guys like any of these stores, you can shop from them, and I hope that it will be super helpful. First off, Dillard's. Dillard's is having an amazing sale. They're doing 65% off items. Dillard's has a ton of name brand items, so if a certain store like Store X isn't doing a deal on their website, Dillard's might be having some Store X items on sale. They also have 40% off boots, 40% off coats. New Year's Day, they always have an amazing deal. They have like a 50% off deal. So it's honestly better now with the 65% off. Don't sleep on Dillard's on New Year's Day. Like, don't actually sleep in. Bath and Body Works is also having a really great deal. I'm filming this the day after Christmas. They're having a really good deal right now. I shared it on my Instagram story. Today's like the last day for like their $11.95 3-wick candle sale. So I'm sorry that's like over now. They're also doing $4.95 body care, 50% off hand soap, and $3.50 wallflower refills, which is a really good deal. If you're gonna get something, I totally recommend anything champagne toast scented. Pretty Little Thing is having a really good deal too. They're doing up to 70% off and then an extra 10% if you sign up for their little thing. I think that most places you can't add coupons on top of each other, so I would just go for the 70% off. Hollister is doing 50% off. Lush is having a really good deal. They're doing their Boxing Day sale, and I don't know if that's gonna continue past today. They're doing 50% off, and you can buy bath bombs, shampoo bars, shower gels, gift sets, and more. So definitely treat yourself to a little Lush thing. Aeropostale, Aeropostale, I don't know how to pronounce it. I like Aeropostale, but I think it's Aeropostale, but I just don't like pronouncing it that much. They're doing up to 80% off. Okay, I've never seen something this amazing of a deal. If you sign up for their like little email thing, you get 50 to 70% off. I've never seen something more than like 20% off. Normally it's like a good 10% off. If you sign up for their mailing list, 50 to 70% off is like a really good deal. Victoria's Secret is having an amazing sale. They're doing 50 to 70% off, and they have a ton of sales on different items. Some of the ones that I found that I thought like were the best were they're doing bras for $14.99 and up. Normally their bras are like upwards of 30 something dollars, so that's a really good deal. They also have $10 off their robes and slippers, and the 5 for 30 deal for their like underwear, so that's a great deal. Kate Spade, I asked my mom, I was like, so mom, like what do you think, like what would you buy with your Christmas money? And she's like, well, tell your followers to buy their mom a nice gift. And she was like, buy them a nice purse. So if you want to buy your mom a nice purse, that my mom said, Kate Spade is having 10% off and free shipping. They're also doing 50% off their sale styles. Gap, I don't know if you guys saw the TikTok that predicted that Gap is going to be the trend of 2021. I saw a TikTok and it's like the Gap sweatshirt. If you guys want to hop on that, they're doing up to 75% off, and they have 50% off markdowns and an extra 20% off regular priced items. This is probably one of the best deals out of all of these. Zara, I've heard amazing things about their jeans. I might just go purchase them myself. Their sale is like a little weird because nowhere on it does it say what kind of sale they're doing. It just says sale. They're doing up to 45% off. For their jeans, I've seen most of them are 20% off. Get you some jeans. PacSun is doing up to 50% off as well. Princess Polly has an amazing deal. They have 30 to 70% off. It's their biggest deal of the year. They also have a 20% student discount. I don't know if you can like overlap the coupons. And then Old Navy. Old Navy has the best leggings. If you want a pair of leggings that won't like fall down when you run, Old Navy, I'm not kidding. I'm not even like an Old Navy like style person, but they have the best leggings and they have up to 75% off. So I would totally recommend checking out Old Navy. Those are all the deals that are going on. So if you guys want to buy clothes or any items like that, I would totally recommend those stores. Now on to the items that I would totally recommend. Let me just reach for them. I don't love to read, but I loved reading these 2 books. They're from Amazon. The first one, Why Men Love Bitches. I'm giving them to my friends, like this is where they're at. I'm just borrowing the back to show you again. Every time I recommend this book to someone, they're like, I hate the name, no way. The author of the book explained why she named it this, and after you read that, you're like, oh. If you keep getting f***ed over by men and they treat you like You need to read this book and it will honestly explain why. I'm not kidding. This is just like the best book ever if you're dating around, if you're starting a relationship, or if you're in a very serious relationship. This book just kind of like how not to let men walk all over you. It interviewed hundreds of men from like all different ages, and it just explains so much about why men are the way they are. It basically teaches you how to not let them treat you like. This book, I think that every single girl in their life needs to read it. I can think of several ones of my friends that I'm like, read it. You need to read it. I will link all the stuff that I'm talking about down below. This next one is called Defining Decade, again from Amazon. This book, if you're having not like a midlife crisis because we're in our 20s, but if you're in your 20s, at any phase in your 20s, even in like your late teens or early 30s, I totally recommend reading this book. It really explains a lot, and it gives you kind of this like overwhelming like peace of like, it's going to be okay. The woman that wrote this is a young adult therapist, and oh my gosh, I have so many like highlightings in this. It tells you how to enjoy your 20s but set you up for success in your 30s, and just a lot of things that people go through in their 20s, how to overcome that. If you guys have a little bit more Christmas money, I would totally recommend getting an iPad and an Apple Pencil. Everyone always asks me what iPad I have. I literally have the cheapest one that allows Apple Pencil first generation. The iPad is so amazing. Before, I feel like an iPad was kind of like an add-on. I mean, it still is. Definitely think you need a phone and a laptop, or you need an iPad, but you can do so much with the iPad. Of course, you can watch like YouTube and Netflix, but you can also draw on it. You can take notes for school. I always get asked, I will be doing a video on how to take notes on your iPad, so stick around. 2 apps that I would recommend getting if you are going to get an iPad is Notability. That is what I take my notes on for my classes, and then I would recommend getting Procreate, so like what I draw and do fun effects with that. So this is definitely something that is a really great investment, something that I use all the time. All 3 of my cases, my iPad case, my Apple Pencil case, and my Apple Pencil holder case, Amazon as well. If you love to organize, I have the thing for you. I have a couple things for you actually. The best thing ever, these are from Target. You guys are going to die. Best organizers, what I like about them is that they're bendy. Do you know how sometimes organizers, they're like acrylic and then something is like a little bit too big for them? What I like about this is that if something's a little bit too big, you can, it just kind of pushes it out. I love these. These are $2, so you can get this kind of size, you can get this kind of size, and then there's one that's like kind of like that. You can get 3 of these for $2, 2 of these, the half ones of these for $2 as well for 3 of them. They are seriously amazing. I organize everything with them. Obviously I have my makeup and skincare in these, but these are so amazing. If you want to take them to the next level, I totally recommend getting these non-slip mats. I got mine from Target. You can also get them from Amazon, and then I cut them to fit in here. So whenever I open my drawer, these, like, do you see how like I'm literally, okay, I was holding it up for a long time and they weren't moving. Whenever I open my drawer, things would kind of like move, and that is just the best way of keeping everything in place, which I feel like makes it stay organized so much better. This is such a great deal. And the aesthetics of your organization, they also have different colors that aren't just pink, so if you don't want a pink one, they don't have just pink. You also love organizing your clothes, I totally recommend these. These are from IKEA. I can link these down below, and I can also link down below some that are like easier to shop online. But I have my bralettes in here. They're just great for organizing your clothes. They come in different sizes, so they have like more of like a rectangle one and then like a wider square, so it's like 4 of these in one. It just really makes organizing a lot easier for my clothes. I love these. My organization freak self, oh, amazing. As for makeup, I wanted to recommend this little concealer. This is by NARS. It is their Soft Matte Complete Concealer. I've done a video where I show like how I cover my acne. This concealer is literally amazing. I use a brush and I will put this on under my foundation, and then I put my foundation over it. This is like a little spot concealer. It makes me use less foundation. It covers my acne really well. It stays on all day. Overall, this is just a really great concealer. So if you guys are looking for a good concealer, check this guy out. Another thing that I recommend is this curling iron. I feel like no one really owns a curling iron like this anymore. Everyone just owns wands. I feel like for a good 10 years, wands were the only things that we use. These curlers are coming back in style. If you guys ever wonder like how girls do those like loose beachy waves and how your hairdresser curls your hair, they use one of these. I have a video that like really goes into detail on how to curl your hair with this. I feel like there's not one video on the internet that explains it in a very detailed way. I totally recommend this curling iron. Oh, I didn't even say the name. It's a Bliss Pro something. I think this is the 1-inch. I'll link it down below. If you guys ever wondered how to get curls like your hairdresser does, this guy right here is how to do it. The last thing that I wanted to share is Olaplex. So you can get it from a ton of different places like Sephora, Amazon. Olaplex is like the really hydrating, amazing products for your hair. They have like shampoo, conditioner. I'll link down below some Value Set. This one is something I got from Value Set. It's like something you put on after you wash your hair. This one is one that you can put on as like a kind of like deep treatment before your hair. A lot of hairdressers use Olaplex. They're a little bit more expensive, so that's why I'd recommend using your Christmas money. Olaplex is really great for hair, so if you want to invest in something that is going to really hydrate and help your hair, that's what to do. Target is having a clearance. Up to 75% off clothing, shoes, and accessories. Up to 50% off toys, beauty, and holiday items. Just, yeah, thanks. Like a little notification on my Apple Watch. That is everything that you guys should buy with your Christmas money. Let me know if you guys like this video. I have some videos coming up where I like test out your favorite Amazon products, and there's some really freaking good ones in those videos. Stay tuned for those. Subscribe if you're not already. Follow me on Instagram. Stick around. I love you guys so much, and I'll see you in my next video. Bye.